Hi, everybody, on this Friday Eve. And Friday, it's two for the price of one. Two for the price of one. It is Friday Eve and it is Friday for some people. So I want to say to you, welcome to another episode of the Question Live Show with your host, Verona Willis-Brown. That is me. Yes, indeed. So I want to say to you, welcome as we are rolling into this session. I hope that you are learning a thing or two, honey. Yes, indeed, because we are not just only showing up here because we want to talk. We are showing up here to teach you, to learn from you so we could grow together. That's why we are showing up every single time that we come on these sessions. So when I come here, don't take these sessions lightly. Yes, indeed, don't take these sessions lightly. Come on in and come on with the intention to learn something. And when you learn something, have the other intention to teach it to somebody. Because that's how we are going to grow up in here. So welcome, one and all to this session. We are going to go into, we are going to go into some stuff tonight. I mean, we go into some stuff all the time. So if you never been here, you're going to know tonight that we go through some stuff. We teach, we learn, we grow. We just support each other. So if you have a story, you have a book, you have work in progress, come on in here so we can see how we can build together, grow together, create together, but most of all, support each other. Yes, because when we support each other, the stronger we will be. But when we don't support each other and we are apart, the weaker we will be. And guess what happened? We are no weaklings. We are strong people because inside of us we got greatness, and greatness only operates on strength. So we are strong people. So I encourage you to come on in and let us know what is it that you are learning when you come to these sessions. And if you are teaching to somebody, we want to celebrate you, that you are celebrating with somebody, you are sharing with somebody. So come on in, up in here. So what? We could build together. Yes, indeed. It is did you know that Thursday is considered Friday Eve? Yes, Thursday is considered Friday Eve. If you didn't know that, no, you know that Thursday is considered Friday Eve. So happy Friday Eve on my end. It could be Friday on your end. So Friday Eve and Friday. Hey, we doing it. That is the beautiful thing about this kind of platform, that we can be in two different places, 3 different places, maybe 5 different places at the same time. So good. Listen, like I said, I'm your host. Yes, I'm your host right there. You see right there, Verona Willis-Brown. That is me. I'm your host. So for those of you who are tuning in for the very first time, you never heard of the Question Live Show before. You never heard of Verona Willis-Brown before. And you never heard of the Are You Freedom platform before. I want to say to you, you are very special today. Welcome to the very special welcome, because, first timers, I like when you come on up in here. I like to welcome you first time, because first timers, you are a part of us. It's just taking you some time to get here. But that's okay. We sit and wait for you. We go and sit right here. We are going to wait for you to come on in, because I get really excited, because you see, you are considered a newbie. And you see, I get excited, listen, we get excited. Ladies, man, I don't know about you, but we ladies, we get excited when we got to change our hair, change up our makeup, change up our clothes, change up our whole fashion statement, change up our whole closet, buy a new shoe. We get excited when we buy something new. Okay, I've yet to see a man get all excited, but I want to see that. But I know us, ladies, I know what we do. So listen, you go in the same category if you're new, honey. I get excited when I see you. So good. Now, with that said, if you are visiting us, for the second, third, fourth, fifth, anytime after the first. Simply mean that you are not a newbie. You are a returning audience. And if you are a returning audience, I say welcome to you just the same. Because listen, when you show up, I show up, we show up together, guess what happened? We create a whole galaxy, a big family. We extend our family. We become the extended family. I'm from a big family, so I know what it is to have a lot of people. So yes, I love it. I love it. I love the energy that we come in. We come in with different things. I talk about me being from a very big family. Yes, I have a lot of siblings, so we get to be around each other and learn each other little in and out. And you know, but what happened? At the end of the day, we still define as a family. You got faults here, we got faults, all that stuff. But we learn from each other, like, hey, I don't like it, you like me, you like this, and somebody picks somebody's favorite, and all sort of stuff. You're my favorite brother, you're my favorite sister, and we go back and forth. So that is the whole point of life. Life says you come, you pick, you choose, you hey, you like, whatever, all that good stuff. So that is it. That's why I like when you come on in. I like my big family to come on in. When you come on in, I just celebrate you. Like, hey, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Yes, I like to welcome you. So listen now. For those of you who are returning, guess what happened? You know what time is it at this time. You know what's going to happen right about now, because this is going to go according to the newbie people. This is for the newbie. Yes. This is for the new babies. You see, we get excited, especially when we have the new baby in the family. Boy, we get everybody up. Hey, somebody's having a baby. We get excited. We got baby shower, baby reveal, all sorts of stuff. So we get excited. So that is how I feel when I see a new person come on in. I'm like, yes. I love it. I love it. For those of you who know, I love me some supporting people. Yes. So now this is going for the newbies. Listen up. You see here, we got some rules. Now, when I say rules, don't let your heart go flutter or your mind go scatter because I say rules. Rules are everywhere we go. Whether you come to my house, I go to your house, you go to church, you go to school, you go to mass, you go to the temple, you go to the synagogue, wherever you go, just around the entire world, there are rules. So we make, some we break, some we abide by, some we like, whatever. Some we just like create in the moment. Whatever the case is, it don't matter, because here on the Question Live Show, we do have some. And then not a lot, we just call them house rule. Yes, indeed, we call them house rule. And how many of them, you may ask, because the show is called the Question Live Show, you may ask, how many? Well, 5, only 5 of them. We got 5 baby rules here. Call them house rule, however. So let's go over them real quick. For those who've been in there, already know. Let's go over them real quick. And they go according to, let me get my stuff. They go according to, it goes just like this. If you are watching me not for the first time, second time, whatever time. If you are watching me right now and you put your name in the comment section that you are present, and I could see that you are present, and I look over there and I acknowledge that you are here, what I will do, I spotlight your name on the screen. Simply mean, yes, you are in the live audience. And if you are in the live audience, honey, all I ask is this go for newbies and return people. This is go for everybody right about now. If you are watching this and I spotlight your name on the screen, all I'm saying for you to do is to just go over there. Right there in the middle of the screen, you see the share button. Click that share button and send it on out. And invite somebody else to come on in and watch the live with us. Let them come on in and dine with us. Because what? Sharing the live is like sharing yummy, fresh food that just come off the stove or out the oven, the one that your mama, your father, your sister, your brother, your granny, somebody made that is now your favorite meal. And honey, if it's your favorite meal, you will like to share it. You see, my mama told me never to withhold food from anyone. So I tell you, if your food is good, honey, you go and share it. Whether you want to share with the cat, the dog, the rat, the fly, the birds, whoever, somebody's gonna be sheep. Yes, indeed. So whether it's a bowl, it don't matter. Somebody's gonna get something from what you eating. So if you want to share even a rice grain, somebody's gonna get something from it. So I encourage you to share the live. Now, if you are watching this and you don't see me spotlight your name on the screen, most likely you are watching the replay. And if you are watching the replay, all I ask you to do is the same thing. Go over there, click that share button, and invite somebody else to come on in and dine with you. You see, sometimes it's just not good to eat alone. Absolutely not. You see, and sharing the replay is like sharing leftover food. And some leftover food do taste good. Yes, darling, some leftover food do taste good. Because what happens is that the food is cooking twice. And it's twice as nice. And when it's twice as nice, you want to share that too. And then you want to put over in the comment section, what is it that you learn here? Yes, indeed. You want to know what you learn, because we are student and teacher at the same time. So we have the intention to learn and to teach so we could grow. You see, let me tell you something. We hear this all the time, that sharing is caring. But that sounds so cliche, real cliche. But we're not going with cliche stuff. We are going what is a part of us, and sharing is a part of us, and caring is a part of us. It is inside of our DNA. It is sewn onto our DNA, sharing and caring. So we want to put both of them together, intermingle them, and we want them to go and spread around the world. The world needs people to share, and the world needs people to care. So I said, listen, let's get out there and be great sharers and great carers of the world. Yes. Because it can be done. It can be done. So with that said, let us go to the other rule. Rule number 2. Grab yourself something to write with, whether it is a pen, a pencil, a marker, a crayon, color pencil, whatever it is. It could be a piece of feather. If it's a piece of feather, you need some ink, some paint to dip it in and to scrabble away. Where? In your notebook or a piece of paper. Yes, indeed. And if you don't have that, that is fine. No judgment here. You're going to go on your electronic device. Yes, you do have one, because you're watching me right now, because you're not in the studio with me. So you're watching me from one. Go on your electronic device. You are going to open a page, a blank page. Yes, indeed. Open a blank page. And when you open a blank page, you are going to utilize it. Write down the things that I'm about to say. You're going to write down in there. Use it. And if you're watching me on one, and you have another one called your cell phone. Yes, indeed. Go in there and open a blank page in there. There is a section in there called the notepad section. Utilize it indeed. Now, if you don't have a blank page in your cell phone or on your computer, wherever you're watching me from, go on your cell phone and text back to yourself. Text back to yourself. Yes, you can text back to yourself. Now you must be asking, because this show is called the Question Live Show. We ask question here. The show is called the Question Live Show. So you must be asking, now what is it that you are telling us to write down? Good question. As your host, I am responsible for answering your question. So what is it? You see, here on the Question Live Show, we drop juicy contents and golden nuggets, and I encourage you to write them down. Yes, indeed. Write things down for several reasons. When we write things down, we are extracting the very thoughts out of our head. We are putting them on paper, and now it becomes reality, because now it's looking back at us. And anything that is looking back at us, it is in our face, right? It's right there. And we would like to manifest the very things that we write down, because those are our dreams and our vision. We would like to write these things down because we want to manifest it. And we are in the business of manifesting the very things that we were created to achieve. So write things down. Now, another reason why I asked you to write things down, because when you write one word, that one word could equal to a sentence and a sentence and a sentence and so forth. And those sentences equal to a paragraph and paragraph and paragraph. And those paragraphs equal to pages and pages and pages. And as a result, you might just end up with a book. And not only a book, but you might just be the next published author. Yes, indeed. And we will be waiting for that book. Yes. You see, we as writers, we write our own story and we attempt to write yours. But it's not as effective as you writing your own story. Why? Because we all a story inside of us. And I'm here to encourage you to extract those stories and bring them to surface. Why? When we bring our story to surface, it might just be a solution for somebody that's going through some stuff. It might just be a strategic way for somebody to get through a situation or a circumstance. So let me tell you something about your story. Somebody's out there waiting for it to build some strength from it, some courage from it, some boldness from it, and to let them know that they can write their own story too. So with that said, listen, let's go to rule number 3. Rule number 3 is rub yourself something to drink. Whether it is water, wine, tea, juice, soda, whatever it is, you might be sucking a popsicle. It could be some smoothie, some shake, some soup, some porridge, some broth, whatever it is that you do, that is up to you. All I ask you to do is to put in the comment section that you are drinking something. No, you don't got to tell me what is it that you're drinking. That's up to you if you want to put that there. Because it's none of my business to let me know what is it that you're drinking. The reason why I said to put something that you're drinking is because here, we like to celebrate. Yes, we like to celebrate. Whether it is your small win or your big win, we like to celebrate you. So whatever is it that you have to celebrate, maybe it is your wedding, anniversary, it is your birthday, it is your children's birthday, it is you developing yourself, it is you going back to school, your country celebrating something, your culture is celebrating something, whatever it is that you are celebrating, we would like to celebrate with you. Maybe you develop yourself a little bit more. Maybe you wrote one word down. Maybe you wrote one of the golden nuggets down. Whatever the case is, we would like to celebrate you. So when I said to come in with whatever you're drinking, whether you want to drink from a bowl, a bottle, a cup, a spoon, or whatever you're drinking from, I said, come on in. We raise it. We say cheers, because that is a form of support. When we celebrate each other, it is called supporting. And we are here to support each other, because nobody can make it in this life by themselves. So I encourage you to support each other. Find somebody to support. Find 2, find 3, find 5. It don't matter. Support each other. That is the way we go. Now listen up. Listen up here. Why are we doing that? All that drinking, even though I mentioned all of that you might be drinking, I like to recommend that you drink water for a couple of reasons. Water quenches thirst, it flushes body of toxin, and it flourishes skin. So I encourage you to drink water. And then another reason is because I'm a believer and I believe in miracles. Yes, every day I get up, I expect a miracle to happen. Whether for me or for somebody else, I expect a miracle. But I met somebody and I heard the story. Yes, that somebody done went up to somebody else's wedding and they ran out of wine. And guess what happened? The man said, listen, y'all need some wine up in here. You need some wine up in here. So guess what's going to happen? Give me the container of water. Give me the container of water. And what he did, he don't turn the water into wine. Lord Jesus, yes, he did. Jesus did it. Jesus did it. He turned the water up into wine. And he's like, hello, people. Let's drink up some wine up in here. And everybody get excited because like, ooh, you are hiding some good wine? Ooh, Lord. Who brought this good wine? So yes, I like the man because he could do some miracle up in here. So if you got your water, your water might turn into wine or something else. Whatever you are expecting your miracle to be, it can happen. Just keep on believing. Yes, indeed, keep on believing. So guess what? Now with that said, with all that drinking, if you need to use the bathroom, whether it's to the right, to the left, wherever your bathroom is located, go now, and then you're going to come right back and grab your seat right here in the Question Live Show. Why? Your seat is reserved. How? Your name is on it with not only your name, but your intention, your expectation, your goals, your gifts, your talent, your passion, your purpose, your destiny is on it. And if you decide to give up your seat, you're giving up your birthright, darling. And we are not in the business of giving up birthright. We're in the business of coming together, igniting together, so we can create a whole galaxy of great people making great impact, creating great things. Okay? So we are not in the business of giving up no birthright. Nope. Absolutely not. None. We are not doing that. So now listen, ladies, if you are outside, because everywhere we go, there's always a line to a bathroom. If you are outside and you are in the line and you need to use the bathroom, honey, just scooch on to the side. There's a line. Excuse me, can I use the bathroom? You use the bathroom, then you're going to come right back. And when you come right back, if you can't find your seat, that is fine. Nobody took your seat. Just stand in position or put your bottom on the floor and sit in position, honey. Because that's what happened. There's always a position for you to sit. You feel. And when you feel that position, it is your accomplishment. Because you see, we are all on this journey called life. We all want to build a success story. And if you want to define your success story, that is fine. Everybody defines success in different ways. But let me remind you of something, that nobody can succeed by themselves. Everyone needs somebody with them. 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 people with them. Why? Because nobody can get it through life by themselves. Whether you're the president, the vice president, the prime minister, the councilman, the mayor, whoever you are, even the teacher and the student cannot get through life by themselves. Therefore, we need each other to come on in and support each other, stand with each other. Like, listen, I'm here to help you. Listen, you don't got to support with monetary gifts. Well, a little bright smile, a little bright compliment will do, a little like, a little share, whatever the case is. But support is support. So let us find our form of support. Even a little prayer is good. Let us find our form of support and support each other. Good. Now, with that said, let us go to our tiny rule. It said that if I say something here and it resonates with you, it touch your heart, it touch your mind, wherever it touch, it just resonate with you. Put in the comment section, yes. Yes, simply mean that you are lining up yourself with me and we are rolling on this together. Yes, indeed. And when I look over there and I see it is just showing that this is not a monologue, it is a dialogue, which is a conversation between me, you, and I. So when I see yes, it is just saying that, Verona, I'm holding a conversation with you, girl. Yes, indeed. So when I see that, kudos to you. Now, listen to me here, people. Another reason why I try to tell you to drink something. Let me tell you. Another reason why I try to tell you to drink something, because me, I like to drink my water. But I refuse to drink my water on set, because if I drink my water here, I'm going to keep on getting up. I got to go to the bathroom, all the stuff, and then you don't see me. And then I'm like, oh, and I'm back here doing all the talking. So in case you don't notice, I'm back here doing all the talking all by myself. So when I ask you to drink something, just drink on my behalf. It's a form of support, darling. And I appreciate your support. I appreciate you showing up, because you showing up, that is support. So with that said, let us crawl on over here and we are going to go right into the audience. When we go right into the audience, I would like to welcome those who are up front. Oh boy, sure, like, knock. I am waiting. I am here. My name is Sharon. I'm waiting for the host. She was like knocking on the door like, hello. She got VIP tickets. She's like, I'm present. I'm here first. I'm knocking. Well, guess what? Sharon, now I is here. They said, I is here. Yes, I am here. Yes, indeed. In my happy self, I am present up in here today. Yes, ma'am. And I see Georgia. Georgia got a VIP ticket. She's like, I'm up here. I'm in front row. These are people that are in front row. Why? Because they're holding a VIP ticket. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're here to have fun and learn. That is what we do up in here. We learn, we earn, we have fun. We are a whole big family, honey. We are one big family up in here. This is what we do. This is what we do up in here. Yes, indeed. Let me tell you. And let our mindset and listen. Let me tell you something. For those of you newbies, this is for you. If you are paying attention over here, you see that we greet each other. Why? Because we are family. So if you are watching and you're a first timer, don't feel no way shy. Well, sometimes I do get shy. Sometimes I do get shy, but that's okay. But don't feel no way. Come on in, wave to us so we can acknowledge your presence. There's something about acknowledging your presence that we don't take that for lightly. We want to acknowledge you. So come on in, wave to us so we can say hi to you. And for those of you who went to the bathroom and are taking a long time, honey, we are not waiting for them. We are not waiting on them, darling. No, indeed. We are not waiting for them, because life don't wait for nobody. Life come, show up, and life is like, bye, here, I'm present, and life go. We gotta go with the flow. Absolutely. You missed the dance? Sharon was by the door, honey. She was by the door. Sharon was by the door with, yay, you know what I'm saying? Sharon was by the door, all of that good stuff. Yes, indeed. I might dance my way out when we finish this episode tonight. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I might dance my way out when I finish the show tonight. Yes. I tried to tell you. Sharon is somewhere. Sharon is in the front row. Look and see if you see her. Wave, Sharon, wave, Sharon. So Georgia is looking for you. Wave, so she can see you. Wave indeed. She's in the VIP section, darling. So Georgia, you're VIP, so you're supposed to be close to Sharon. Find her over there. Sharon, wave and let Georgia know that you are over there. Let her know that you're there. Yes, indeed. It's cool. So don't fall asleep now. Don't fall asleep. We are here to learn, and we are not going to fall asleep. So welcome. So tonight we are going to talk about how we are going to build up some codes to unlock some door. We want to unlock some door to our future. We want to unlock some door to our mental state of mind. We want to unlock some door. Let me tell you something. I like to talk about my story. So for those of you who've been here, you know, I like to talk about myself because I'm the only one that can talk about my story. So I like to talk my own story. You know, sometimes I get in there and, you know, talk about it first, then get in. But whatever the case, I like to talk about me and my story. You see, I talk about codes to unlock the door. Let me tell you something. This is true story. Let me tell you, going to school, you know, in high school, I don't know if they still have them, but we had combination locks, honey. Combination locks. And when the combination lock, you're going to turn, you're going to study the number, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and you're going to study the number, and you're going to turn this way, and then like turn the other way, and then come back the other way. And I was like, this is complicated. Like, why we just don't turn the lock and the thing open? But it was a way to secure what you have in your locker. Because if you don't know the combination, you can't get in my locker, right? But if you have a regular lock, click, they put a thing in there and click, and they break into your locker. So they did all these combination lock to avoid somebody picking your lock. So let me tell you, I used to look at them like, this is complicated. Why y'all doing that? Why? But then I realized it's for security purpose. So everybody who here, you know, if you've been here, you know I say this all the time, I like to travel, whether virtually or in person. I just like to travel. So one year I went traveling, honey. Yes, indeed, I went traveling. And when I went traveling, I put up myself, and I got me a combination lock, baby. I got me a combination lock. And when I got me a combination lock, I got my nice suitcase. And listen to my nice suitcase sitting there with my nice combination lock. I put on my nice combination lock. I knew the number. I thought I had numbers down. You see why it's important to write things down? Write things down. I thought I knew the combination, baby. Let me tell you. Do y'all know what happened? Before I even finish the story, do y'all know what the end result of this story is? It's important to write things down. Do y'all know the end of that story? Because let me tell you what happened at that story. If y'all don't know what happened to that story, let me finish and tell you what happened in that story. I traveled nicely with my suitcase, going about my business with my combination lock. I'm like, yeah, nobody can break into my luggage. Whether it's at the airport, in custom, nobody can break into it. When I reach my destination, I'm going to click, roll to the side, bam, I'm going to open my suitcase, voila. I got to my destination, honey, and I couldn't remember my combination. How about that? Hey! I couldn't remember my combination. Suitcase can't open. Suitcase will not be opening because I can't unlock the door to my suitcase. Suitcase can't open because I don't remember my combination. Suitcase can't open because I didn't write it down. But you see, if I had written it down and tucked it somewhere in my pocketbook, I would have like, excuse me, let me go on up in here again. But no, I didn't. It's important to write things down. So they just let me go through. But when I got to where I need to go, we got to break the lock off. Or I just have to think, you know, I think about what was a combination until I got it. You know, I got it. But I tell you what I did when I'm coming back, returning trip, I'm like, I'm not putting this back. Because I'm not going through all that. Have this ever happened to you? Have this ever happened to you? You know the combination, then you thought you know the combination, then you get somewhere and you can't unlock the door or your luggage. Hello. But tonight we are going to talk about how we are going to unlock the door to our mental state of mind, how we are going to unlock the door to our future, how we are going to unlock the door to our destiny, how we are going to unlock the door to our greatness, how we are going to unlock the door. I'm going to drop some code here. These are some codes that we are going to apply to this lock. We're going to put some pressure on it. Let me tell you something. Anytime we go through life, and I learned this from my experience, like when I go through life come like, hey, put the pressure on me. I'm going to push back pressure. Like, you got to push back pressure on life. Yes, indeed. You got to push back pressure. Welcome, MCE Legacy, welcome. Let me tell you something. You got to push back pressure. When you push back pressure on life, you will see that life will just sit there and work in your favor. Whatever come to you, you push back. You push back. You push back. If you can't remember something, take a moment, think, gather your thoughts. But you gotta push back. When fear comes, you push back with faith. Okay? That is what we are going to do tonight. Tonight we are going to unlock the door. Yes, indeed. And when we unlock the door, let us decode this thing here. Because as you hear and say, those locks, I don't be buying no more of those locks no more. I stopped buying those locks. I'm like, listen, just give me a regular lock. I'll put on my regular suitcase and have my regular key, and we going about our business. Stop making my life complicated. I'm not in for that. But the first thing we're going to do, we're going to break some code. The first thing what we're going to do, the first code to unlock this door is determination. Listen to me, audience. Determination is the key. We got to be determined to lock. You see, I told you, when you try to unlock the little padlock thingy, you got to be determined to unlock it, because now you need to get inside of the suitcase. Like me, I needed to get inside my luggage. So I was determined to try to remember what was the combination. Oh, listen, somebody's going to have to break this lock, because I'm going to leave my stuff up in the suitcase. So the first thing that we got to do, we got to be determined. That is your first code. That is your first code of action, is to be determined. Be determined. No matter which way you are going in this life, you got to be determined. Whether you want to be determined to get a husband, a wife, a baby, whatever the case is, you got to be determined. Determination. Welcome, Paula. Welcome. You got to, that is your first code into this thing called action. You got to be determined. When you are determined, you will see that all the little niggy-naggy, all those vices, all of that, it will start diminish, because when you are determined to do something, it is for you. Every single thing that we do in life is personalized. I said this already, and I would like to say it again. Because sometimes we got to repeat things. Repetition is not just for our learning, it is for us to achieve our goal. So let us gather this in our head, that repetition, sometimes you got to repeat things. When you're teaching your children ABC, did you just say ABC one time and they got it? No. Every day, let's learn this ABC, and you start going all of that. So we got to repeat things, the same thing. What happened to us? Oftentimes, we fail to follow the same concept that we learned as a child. You're not going back to being a child, but the same concept we learned as a child follow us into adulthood, and it just expands. So the same way you are teaching your children or your child, or the same way your parents teach you to do something, is the same application towards you and your goal. Is the same exact thing. Life don't change. We don't change. We just evolve. We just evolve. And when we evolve, you see that everything that we learned as a child just expands. It got expanded. It didn't go away. It is there. The basic 1, 2, 3 that you learn, the basic 1 + 1 is equal to, is the same thing that we're doing today. We just learned algebra and all that stuff and all those big math stuff. Okay? But we started out as basic. Yes, that happened to me when I shipped my barrel to Jamaica after going to the airport to collect it from customs. Couldn't remember the code. That's what I'm trying to tell you, honey. Write things down, baby. Write things down, darling. You see? You see? Right here? Write things down, because if we had written our codes down and they're like, Miss, open your barrel, Miss, open your suitcase. Okay, hold on. All you have to do is just go back and find a little piece of paper that you wrote it down on. And now we got cell phone. Write it down in your phone in the notepad section. Hold on a second. You open your phone and like, da-dum, da-dum. Yeah, I got it. Boom. Here we go. But no, we're using our own little brain. That's how we remember our code. We remember our code. But no, write things down. Write things down. I try to tell you. So our first code that we are going to use to unlock the door is called determination. We must be determined. We must see a glimpse of where we are going so we can be determined. We must be determined to block out all the fears and doubt that is holding us. We gotta be determined. Next code of action is we gotta have an attitude of gratitude. We hear this all the time. Gratitude is the best attitude. Gratitude is the only attitude. How about that? Yeah. The barrel is no longer required to be in love. Per the shipping, right? And even your suitcase, your suitcase don't even need a lock anymore either. Even your suitcase, that's right, Miriam. Your suitcase don't need to be locked, and your barrel. So guess what? We don't gotta worry about no combination, Georgia. We don't gotta worry about no combination and all that lock. People just want to put a clock, and all that stuff. Have you ever traveled? And I tried to question this. You travel and you get to the airport and you see people with their luggage, right? Their nice big luggage, but it's all wrapped up in plastic. Lord of mercy. All wrapped up in plastic, honey. And I'm like, so what's happening with that? Because I feel like that wrapped up in plastic, that's going to take me a while to get up in the luggage and all sort of stuff. Everything is all taped up. Like that sounds real. That sounds real interesting. That sounds real interesting. You know what I'm saying? The plastic wrap up suitcase and all sort of stuff. They need to decode that. You know, a lot of decoding need to go on. I'm just saying, a lot of decoding need to go on. Yes, indeed. Georgia. That's in the 90s. Maybe it's my early 2000 or something that happened to me too. But Lord, I'm glad that they're like, listen, y'all don't need to lock up your stuff. You know, they're like, no, y'all don't need to be locking up your stuff like that. Because I guess we knew why we were locking up our stuff. That's why I'm trying to tell you, for security purposes, we are going to lock our stuff. Yes, indeed. Those plastic, I've been looking at them suitcases. I'm like, why that's all taped up like that? Why that's all plastic up? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're protecting the luggage. Well, you're protecting. I just been questioning stuff like that. I get to the airport, I'm like, I'm just going with my little thing, just go in nicely, my cute little suitcase, and there's all wrapped up like questionable. Questionable, yeah. But anywho, the second code is gratitude. Be grateful for what somebody is doing to you, for you, about you, thinking about you, all that good stuff. Be grateful to God. The first moment we wake up, we must build an attitude of gratitude. And you see that we decode the day. When we build up this attitude of gratitude, we build the momentum for the day. So that is the code. We are dropping codes here tonight of how to unlock the door to what you were created to achieve. What we were created for is greatness, abundance in every way possible. Why? Greatness is inside of us, and I told you this before, that we are operating from our inside out, not outside in, inside out. When we operate from our inside, we are operating from the greatness that is already inside of us. And let me tell you something, greatness is not weak. Greatness is not weak. Greatness is not timid. Greatness is not doubtful. Greatness is not fear. Greatness is not shy. Greatness is full of confidence and boldness. And greatness is like, hello, do you see me? I'm here. In school, they used to call your name and you're like, I'm present. I'm present. So when your destiny is calling you, I'm present. When your purpose is calling you, I'm present. Because I am not going to be present for nobody else. I'm only going to be present for me. Because I can't be present for Paulette. I can't be present for Sharon. I can't be present for Miriam. I can't be present for Georgia. No, I got to be present for me. Because my purpose, my destiny is personalized. And when we get this concept that whatever is it that we are going after, the very thought of our goal is personalized. The very thought of our passion is personalized. So everything that we do is personalized. So we need to have this decoding. We need to decode. We need to decode we need to decode these things so we can unlock the door to our destiny. Yes, we can express our appreciation, and that is gratitude. Show your appreciation. Do you know sometimes some people help? Let me tell you. Do you know sometimes some people help you into a place that they're not even in? Let me say this again. Do you know sometimes some people help? Some people help you into a place that they're not even in. I'm just saying, let that sink in a little bit. Next code. While that's sinking, let's go to the next code. Let's go to the next code. And next code is we want to face that door. Let's say this again. This is the code. We want to face that door with great expectation. With great expectation. We want to face that door. So we want to decode the door before we even get there. Hello, somebody? We want to decode. Listen, for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, you're newbies. If you are not writing things down, that is fine. Because all you got to do is go over there, look in the comment section. You see that we got great note takers over there. They are dropping some notes over there. They're dropping some golden nuggets over there. Go over there and retrieve those notes if you don't have your writing tools, which you should. But since you're a newbie, we don't judge nobody. If you are a newbie, then you know, next time you come by, come on with your writing tools because you are going to take your own notes. So now here is the decode. We are going to face that door with great expectation that something is going to happen. Something is behind that door and it is for you. So when we go into the mentality that whatever is behind the door is for us, we are going in with great expectation. Like, I expect greatness. Yes, you're supposed to expect greatness because greatness is in the inside. We are operating from the inside. Let us get this together. So when we go with great expectation by the door, we are facing the door. Don't go up to the door scared like, oh my God, I'm so scared. I'm somebody. No, don't be timid. Don't get up to the door all scared. You see that door because when you see that door, you are the one seeing that door. Audience, every one of us see our own door. And when we see that door, we are going to go up in there bold. I done told you about this, that you're going to wear the coat of confidence. When you wear the coat of confidence, you are going to stand at that door like Sharon did earlier. She's like, hello. I'm waiting for the host. And that is what we should be doing. We're supposed to be standing there like, hello, I'm here. Hello, I'm present. I'm waiting to achieve greatness. I'm waiting to tap into my greatness. I'm here with great expectation that your greatness is going to add to my greatness and we're going to be a whole galaxy up in here. So go onto that door. Knock. Who is? Not me. Not me. So go up in there and wear that coat of confidence and expect greatness because only greatness can come to you because you are already in greatness and greatness is already in you. So it's a whole mode. Okay? Yes, something is going to happen because We go up to that door with great expectation. If you're going up there all timid and you're like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, if you face here tomorrow, you're like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen. You face today, you're like, I don't know what's going to happen. If you keep on saying you don't know what's going to happen, guess what's going to happen? Ain't nothing going to happen. Don't guess that. Do not guess anything. Go with boldness. Wear that coat on and go on up in there like, hello, I'm here to expect. I'm expecting what I'm here for. I'm showing up. Don't just show up. Show up and take action. Take action. When you take action, it will come back to you. You start magnetize the very thing behind the door. So your greatness and all of our stuff over there like, hey, I'm over here. I'm full of greatness. I'm full of abundance. I'm full of success. I'm full of everything back here. But if we don't knock on that door, we're like, when that door open, all this greatness belongs to me. Get excited. Get excited. Get excited. What you open the door, all of that greatness is gonna come popping up right at you. But before you get there, you must know. You must know. You must know. You must know. You must know that whatever is behind the door, it is yours. It is not mine. It is yours. I'm going after my own door. You're going after your door with the mentality that the expectation when you open the door is going to be great. So all that we contemplate on and we sit there and we ponder and we sit there, we're like, oh my God, I'm doubt and fear is not your friend. I like to say this because I've been there. I know. They were my friend, and then I said they're not my friend no more. So I can tell you that they're not your friend. They used to be my friend. Yeah. But I'm like, listen, you're not my friends no more. They wanted to be best friend with me. You know what I'm saying? You know, you have the BFF stuff. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to be my best friend. They're like, girl, we together. I'm like, And let me tell you something. I convinced myself that they were with me. Yes, I did. I convinced myself. Like, ooh, yeah. One over on this side, one over on this side. I'm in the middle and they're squeezing me. They're squeezing me, honey. They're like, listen, girl, we got you. No, they ain't got me. I love. They ain't got me. But they lie. They lie. I don't like liars. I don't like liars. They lied to me. Doubt and fear, they are liars. They lied to me. Yes, they did. And they told me, yes, they did. They told me like, girl, we got you. Those are two friends. Do not entertain them. I'm telling you, they took like, girl, we got you, girl. Are we with you, girl? Are we holding your hands? We right here, patting me on my shoulder, all this stuff. I don't accomplish nothing. Like, yeah, girl. How you cheering me on when I did not accomplish anything? Doubt and fear. Doubt and fear. Yes, Paula. Then listen, don't entertain them too. Don't entertain them. No, honey. No. They're not. No. We broke. Ooh, no. I'm like, if y'all want to come, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm the boss to this. I'm the boss. Yes. I'm the boss. Exactly, Georgia. Yes, indeed. Let me tell you, doubt and fear. You don't play with them too. Don't play with them. And when they show up and they start whispering sweet talk to you, because their talk is like sweet and it's like bittersweet. When they start showing up and they start telling you something because they're like, oh girl, you know. When they start letting you question your very expectation, when they start allowing you to question your very expectation, let me tell you something. You stand your ground, honey. And you know what I'm going to tell you to put on? That coat of confidence. I'm like, no. I'm here to break the code. I'm here to unlock the door of my future, the door of generations to come. Because let me tell you, when we leave here and gone, we want to leave here leaving handprints, hardprint, and footprint so somebody can follow the trail. Yes, indeed. So when we sit there and be friends with doubt and fear, who is telling us sweet nothing. Have you ever heard that term? Sweet nothing. When they're telling you sweet nothing, they're not letting you accomplish anything. Girl, you know, you can't do that because Kent is not a part of us. No. Don't be friends with them. Don't be friends with them. They're not nice. So here we go. We're going to break the code with one more. We're going to decode this door. This is another code. When we are unlocking the door, unlock the code. This This code right here is very important. This code is very important. Listen in. This is very important, this code. Limitations. Hello? Limitation is one code. We got to listen. We got to break the code. We got to break this. We got to break this. Limitations. We limit our potential. We limit our expectation based on what? What we were told, our family name, our family history, what we've been through, past relationship, all of that. So we limit our expectation. We have a limited belief and what they said. So we got to relearn to learn the new things that we need to go unlock this door. So let us break the code. This is another code to unlock the door, and it's called limitation. Do not put any limit on your potential. We were all born as geniuses. Do you know that? Do you know that? Yes, we want to leave a good gratitude attitude behind when we're no longer here. Absolutely. We were all born as geniuses. And when we start putting a limit to what we were born with, then the door stay locked. Because now we are not operating on our full potential. I mentioned this couple episodes back. We can do all things. All, not some, not piece, not a percentage. All things through Christ who strengthens us. God wants to tell us, like, listen, you can unlock these doors. These are the codes. These are a few of the codes that we can use to unlock the door. And if we just turn one, because I told you of the combination, you turn this way, click, turn, click, and then it's like turn to the right, turn 2 times to the left, 2 times to the left. Boy, oh boy. So it's like, listen, just unlock the door with a few of these. We don't need to struggle. Let me tell you something, audience. We all know our weakness, and we all know ourselves. Therefore, if you take one code to unlock the door, just one, you will see that the door is ajar. It's not fully locked anymore, but we take one and we turn one. But one thing I want to leave, the main code that I want to leave for us to unlock this door is prayer. Pray, 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 pray. Pray until you can't pray no more. And that is when you're dead and gone. You have to break the old code and add new one and easy one. No struggle. No struggle. One of my mentors, he said, no struggle, no strain, no stress. Shoot. God did not create us to struggle, and God did not create us to strain, and God did not create us to stress. No, he didn't. So he said, apply these things, and your last code is to pray. Pray. They said, pray until something happens. Even when something happens, keep on praying. You hear that word all the time. Push. Pray until something happens. Honey, don't pray until something happens. Pray until everything is happening. Pray until something happens, and pray until it has after it happened. So listen, take those codes, take 1, take 2, whichever code you want to unlock your door, go ahead and unlock your door, because your door belongs to you. Pray until something happens. Pray again after something happened, fallen. Pray until, pray after something happened, because you're going to need some more prayer after it happened. So listen, pray until it happened, and when it happened, pray again. Be consistent. We talked about this word last night. Be consistent in your prayer. Because what happened, we pray and we ask God to do something for us. And when it happened, we stop praying. So let us not do that. Let's build up the muscle to be consistent in whatever we set our mind to. Let us be consistent in unlocking the very door and pushing us a little bit further into where we are today. Life is beautiful on the other end. Why? Because it is your life. It is you waiting. It is your destiny waiting for you to come and get it. Nobody will get it for you, because what? You know yourself. So wherever your weakness is, you know. Wherever your strength is, you know. Go on out there and grab those codes and unlock your door. This is your host, Verona Willis-Brown, saying thank you again for tuning in to another episode of the Question Live Show. Yes, indeed. Bye.